Hi, I'm Raina and this is my sewing channel. My anniversary dinner is coming up this weekend, so I only have 5 days to sew up this gorgeous, gorgeous pattern. I'm going to make it in this lovely cotton crepe. It's black. It's got a beautiful drape to it. I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be absolutely beautiful. And again, here's the picture. It's just gonna be stunning. Now I am quite short, I'm 5'3", so I think the long just isn't gonna look that flattering on me, so I will be doing the view B. So here we go. Let's see if I can do it. So I cut out all the pattern pieces, and what I typically do is I do the tracing method. So I'll cut them all out, but then I will trace them onto this sheer tracing paper. And I do this because I fluctuate a lot in sizes, and sometimes I don't cut out the right size, and I don't want to have a destructive mistake. Now this dress, I am anticipating it to come together pretty quickly because after reading the instructions, they're only using a bias tape. Sorry, my dog is barking. They only use a bias tape binding for the facing. So let's get cutting. Okay, so I have finished the sleeves and I've given them a press, so they no longer poof out. I don't know if you guys can see that. Before I pressed it, it had a pretty significant bump here. So I pressed that down and I think it looks pretty good. Today's day 3 and I had just finished the bodice pieces with the sleeves today. I got a little bit of it done yesterday, but I fully attached it today. And now I'm moving on to the skirt, and I will be just slapping that together real quick so we can just hopefully bring all this together. I only have, tomorrow is Thursday, and then Friday, and then Saturday I'd like to have it completely done before then. It looks like I'm gonna have just enough room to attach the zipper. I think it might be a little tight. I'm gonna attach to the bodice, just baste it, and see how that looks. Okay, so I just did the bodice to the skirt, and I'm thinking it might be a little tight. I mean, it looks beautiful, but I think it might be too tight. I'm just gonna baste in a zipper real quick and just test this fit. It feels pretty tight right here in the tummy. I think, yeah, because as you can see, like the waistline kind of dips in. And also at the back, I've got just huge bubbling, so I probably need to take the back in. I'm gonna try on with the control bottoms because yeah, it's just really tight right here. Okay, so I think it does help with the shorts. I think it does create a bit of these pockets here because the waistline of it is right here. So I'm kind of like spilling out the sides. However, I think it does make it fit better along my tummy. I'm not sure that's really gonna work for my anniversary dinner, so I really have the hard choice here. Do I move forward and deal with being a little uncomfortable and it not being quite perfect? Okay, so it's the last day, it's Saturday, it's the deadline, and I just don't think I'm gonna be able to get it done. I added the interfacing, finished it, basted the zipper in, and it still had a giant bump. So I had my husband help me fit it, and we decided that my back measurement was shorter than the pattern. So I took off 2 inches from the top in the back, but I put it on again, and it was a little better, but I've decided that I need to take up the shoulder seams as well, because while the length is better on my back, it doesn't have the tension to hold it up. Okay, so it is the day after the anniversary. I obviously didn't make the dress in time, but we're still gonna finish it because it is just so beautiful, and I will wear it next month on our next date. So I have finished all of the little alterations I needed to make the zipper stop bulging. And we finally did it. I had to take a lot out of the shoulder seam right here. I liked where my sleeve was, so I had to just keep taking diagonal pieces out of the shoulder until it was right. I left the front neckline as it is, and I just took it out of the back, and I think it looks great now. So I'm just going to stitch the zipper on properly. Right now it's just basted in, and I'm gonna do that right now. This is the zipper in. It's just a little uneven on this back seam, but that's okay. I think the installation otherwise is pretty perfect. The installation is so smooth. You can barely tell that it's there. And I will link the video where I learned a technique how to do the invisible zipper. I saw it on a video with, I believe her name is Laurel Hoffman. I'll link that video. She does an amazing job of teaching you how to do a perfect zipper every time, and I mean, she just nails it. Okay, it is Monday, and I am 2 days past schedule, but that's okay. I'm really excited about how this is looking. I have just attached the neckline. I hand basted the tape to the neckline just to make sure everything was laying properly. So I really just wanted to make sure it was perfect before I sewed it down. I tried it on in the bathroom. It looks so good. I am so excited. I have learned so much through this process about my body and what I need to change for future dresses. It's just so close to coming together. I'm so excited. It's gonna look great for my next date. Okay, so there you have it. I am so proud of myself for making that dress. I think it fits so beautifully. I learned so much about fit during this process. I had to take out about 2 inches from my upper shoulder and slope it down to the original height of the shoulder. I've got sloped shoulders, I suppose. I'm just so proud of what I've done. I think the inside looks gorgeous. I think if I want to add on a little hook and eye at the top of the zip, just do a complete closure, I can. I'm just over the moon with how beautiful it looks, and I feel so elegant in that dress. If you would like to make one for yourself, this is the pattern. I will link it in the description, and I'll also link the fabric that I made it out of. I absolutely love this dress. I hope that you make it. It is such a simple make. If you are a beginner, this could work for you. I think it's just fit that gave me a bit of an issue, but the actual construction of the dress was very simple. The seams actually lined up perfectly, and that's something I've noticed with a lot of patterns is I do the indicated seam allowance, but somehow it still doesn't line up. This one was perfect on the first try. So if you're a beginner, I highly recommend this. And if you're wondering how my anniversary dinner went, it went amazing. It was the first time my husband and I were able to get out of the house for dinner without the baby in about 2 years. And now my son is only 18 months, but I was so pregnant, I did not want to go anywhere towards the end of the pregnancy. So we hadn't really gone out on a proper date in about 2 years. So we were so excited to actually go out and have dinner, and it was wonderful. The food was amazing, the service was great, and it was just a lovely time. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I hope you have a great day.